everyone, this is Mega881000 again with another short update video. This time it's again about an official new announcement by Bandai for their Figure-riseStandard model kit figure series. I think their so-called amplified Digimon model kit series should be on everyone's lips by now, but do you already know the following? Because recently they announced also the normal Digimon forms as new model kits for the Figure-riseStandard Digimon section, or teased them with this teaser image here. They were also referred to as anime design in the With the Will forum, or by Bandai itself, because the informations from the forum are actually the translated informations from the official Bandai update. As you can see in this official announcement teaser picture, the first one will be the normal Walkgreymon form. Yes, who else would have thought this? That the first one will be Walkgreymon again? Nobody, I think. Yeah. But as you can see, there are two more Digimon right and left in the background teased in silhouette form. On the left we have Metal Garurumon, and on the right Magnamon. Yes, you actually seen and heard right. Finally, there will be also an official Magnamon figure from Bandai. So as far as they will make these teased figures come true, but yeah. Since the series of figures, let's say in quotation marks, only have this rather simple and pale plastic look in terms of colors and color tones, this official Bandai Magnamon will only have the simpler and typical pale plastic look which model kit figures have. And the color design only will looking really good if you paint it yourself with the right metallic colors or let it customize for you. Therefore, it can be estimated beforehand that color-wise he cannot keep up with the unofficial, or will not keep up with the unofficial design studios Magnamon figures from Digimazing or the upcoming one from KH Zone, because they have really metallic colors or even gold chrome optics. So while Bandai officially released Magnamon under this model kit series and not even dare to look at an SH Figuarts Magnamon figure instead for it, isn't this reasonable for me, to be honest? Because I can read again and again that Magnamon is still desired as Figuarts figure by a lot of people and fans. Let's see how the official Figure-rise one will turn out in terms of proportions, shapes and the sculpt. But as I said, color-wise it will only look really good with a custom metallic paint job. Let's see. Of course, it is also great that they even considered an official battle figure of Magnamon, but I personally find the figure series or type, especially for Magnamon special design, which Bandai chosen, rather wrong because of his special character design, and that he is and will be remembered always as a knight in radiant and shimmering golden armor, which such a rather pale plastic look, which is typical for model kits, will deliver this for Magnamon so well, I think. That's just my brief thoughts about that. I think you know what I mean by that, and I would like to conclude my short pre-thoughts about it now. Of course, I'm looking forward to see pictures of Metal Garurumon as well. Officially, only Walkgreymon has been confirmed so far anyway, and all the following informations about the first normal Figure-riseStandard model kit I taken from the With the Will forum. Also, along with this, I will show you the official promotion images of Figure-riseStandard Walkgreymon, Of course, you can find this information on the official Bandai Hobby net page as well. I will also have linked you this in the video description down below, but in the forum the members who post this also translate the information into English and make a summary which is very, yeah, serve its purpose, I think, better. So we're coming to the official informations about Wargreymon, and that's what I quote from the entries in the forum. But how I said, those entries are also the summarized official product informations from the official Bandai page. The main bullet points here are joints that allow a wide range of anime action poses, designs that are made to be faithful to the character designs from the anime. The first figure was chosen, who could have guessed it, to be Wargreymon, well known going back to Digimon Adventure from 1999. The announcement teaser also shows silhouettes of Metal Garurumon from Digimon Adventure and Magnamon, yeah, from Digimon Adventure 02. Well, we already had that. In addition, it also got mentioned that Wargreymon will be released in October 2021 and that there soon will be more about prices and more details. The member also mentions about those official informations from the official site. Again, as popular as the amplified line has been, true to the anime designs of popular characters is something that will probably be insanely popular. And Magnamon fans will no doubt be happy, as despite he is popular, he hasn't gotten a wide range of merchandise for a number of years. Yes, that's right, and very sad, I think. I think you can agree with these statements as well, which the member made here. And about the whole, you have already heard my short pre-thoughts about Magnamon, and on this point I am a bit divided. So it means wait and see and let yourself be surprised how this Magnamon will turn out. Previous Digimon kits launched the Figure-riseStandard amplified line, which redesigned the character designs in stylish, mecha-inspired ways. From the product images and as far as you can judge this from them, the new Figure-riseStandard anime design for Wargreymon, excuse me please, Wargreymon, looks very good above all, and as mentioned, it looks very poseable and should therefore also be very well balanced. According to a comment under the entry, amplified Wargreymon's balance and stability was not so good, and the members said it is nice to see that these weaknesses got probably fixed for the new anime design kit, model kit figures. Personally, I can't judge that well. I only bought the first two Figure-riseStandard amplified model kits so far, but they are still lying around untouched and not assembled at my home. Yeah, so much about that. In terms of color, the new Wargreymon will just has in quotation marks only this mentioned rather simpler pale plastic look, which is just typical for model kits because that's the way they are. And also, like some members in the comments below, I asked myself as well, did we needed another figure of Wargreymon, or why it is Wargreymon again? And I just leave this for it in the room for now. But I also have to admit, how they staged the promotion with the figure, with the original evolution scene background from the anime, is no doubt absolutely cool again. Above, the member had posted further official information, so in terms like, but I think I said this again, that the previous Digimon kits launched. I said this already, that the previous Digimon kits launched in the Figure-riseStandard Amplified line, which redesigned characters in a stylish mecha-inspired ways. Yeah. I also have to say something about that, because with the Amplified kits I didn't really know where and how to put that and as what to classify or assign these so-called Amplified Digimon designs. I think from Bandai officially doesn't existing these Amplified designs as illustrations. I don't know, but I think not. And the next thing is that the Amplified Digimon designs reminded me of the Digimon X antibody designs because of the more mecha look, because they coming close to them, which also have more this mecha look. So especially Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon Amplified, I seen something in between the normal designs and the X antibody designs of these characters. Or what do you think? And that was it again for the actual update, but at the end I would like to make a short summary of the complete Figure-riseStandard Amplified Digimon model kit figure series. I think that the majority of you here already know about it well, but if some of you shouldn't know what I was talking about, the last part here comes a short summary about. The first, of course, was Wargreymon Amplified and Omegamon Amplified. Both were released on the 12th October in 2019. Omegamon Amplified is actually only a remake or a remolded version of this model kit figure of Omegamon, which was already released back in 2010 under the so-called Reboot model kit figure series name, which was probably a flop, and therefore only this one Omegamon model kit figure was the one and only figure which seen a release under this Reboot series, plus another version of this one where the parts are made of translucent plastic, or it was a clear version of the normal one. I can still remember this teaser image here where more was apparently planned to release under this Reboot line. And Reboot Dukemon prototype figure they had even officially shown, but apart from Reboot Omegamon and its later clear version, none of the other teased became real. Probably 2010 the world wasn't ready for such mecha look Digimon designs. At that time I couldn't do anything with it either and thought, why not new Digimon model kits but for the normal Digimon designs? Please also consider that it started firstly in 2010 with the first new Digimon figures for the rather adult collectors section. For example, with Bandai Tamashii the Arts Wargreymon. Because before that, all were old figures for kids. For me, this new Amplified Omegamon was and remains as a not real Amplified model kit figure, because the design was actually designed for the Reboot series back then, like I said, and I think that this design hardly corresponds to the true Amplified design of nowadays. In addition, the original Reboot Omegamon figure was much smaller than the now later true other amplified Digimon model kit figures, and of course Bandai did not upscale the mold for the Omegamon amplified version. So amplified Omegamon does not fit the true amplified Digimon figures in terms of size as well. Its design also looks a lot simpler than the other true amplified Digimon designs, because in truth this is a remolded version of the 2010 reboot Omegamon figure model kit. The only things that they changed for the re-release reboot Omegamon as the amplified Omegamon are the colors and color tones of the plastic from which the different parts have been molded, as well as the colors of the stickers, or just let me say the fake Omegamon amplified, including more stickers now for the different details. I also heard that they have slightly changed the molds in one and the other detail, and well, you can see in this comparison image that the horns and spikes on the hips on the amplified Omegamon are now more pointy. But still, for me personally, Omegamon amplified remains as a fake amplified design to me compared to the others, for all of the before mentioned, because of all the before mentioned facts. Excuse me please at this point for the many mistakes. I'm so sorry. He only came back as a fake amplified Omegamon because Bandai had the injection molds for him, and we all know that Bandai likes to milking the molds, which they already created. Yeah, that's a fact. And yet it cannot be denied that the reboot Omegamon had also found some fans back then, and for everyone who did not get it in the past, the new fake Omegamon amplified was and is a good alternative for those. Metal Garurumon Amplified came out as the third release on the 18th July in 2020. I didn't even remember that there passed such a quite long time between the first two and Metal Garurumon Amplified. Yeah. After this followed Black Wargreymon Amplified, released on the 12th September in 2020 as your obligatory repaint of the normal Wargreymon Amplified, which has to happen. And Imperial Dramon Amplified on the 30th January in 2021, which even is transformable and therefore can digivolve into the dragon mode and looks good under the circumstances. But the digivolving gimmick for a model kit figure is really witty, I think. This was followed by Mugen Dramon Amplified on the 20th March in 2021, which looks rather like Mugen Dramon's normal character design than this typical amplified look of the others. Then in June 2021, Metal Garurumon Black Amplified as a premium Bandai release came out. I don't know if it is out or is just have to get released. But on the 26th of June there will be the release of Dukemon Amplified. Of course, those release dates were all Japanese release dates, which I mentioned here. And with that we are through and at the end of the update and this additional information about the amplified Digimon model kit figures. I wanted to make this short summary about these amplified Digimon because I haven't dedicated any of my videos, not dedicated any of my videos to them until yet. So thank you very much for your attention, for those of you who have stayed with me until this point. Hope that the update was interesting for you again. I am out for now. Bye bye and see you next video. Your Mega 88 1000.